connecting pipe lightly and slowly to suitable length. Remove the covering caps of the indoor unit high and low pressure pipes by spanner and check whether the horn mouth is fine. First, connect the connecting pipe to the high pressure pipe of the indoor unit, keeping straightly in one line, and twist the screw cap by hands tightly. Then connect another connecting pipe to the low pressure pipe of the indoor unit as the same way with the high pressure pipe. Finally, twist with reasonable torque by 2 spanners. The piping torque is referred to as below: 1. R410A, R407C nut torque of connecting pipe. 2. R22 nut torque of connecting pipe. Connect the drain pipe with rubberized fabric tightly to avoid water leakage. Water pipe shall be placed under the connection pipe. Wrap the connection pipe and machine connection wires together and shall not be twined and intersected. When wrapping the pipe, the direction should be from the joint of the indoor unit to the evaporator and then back to the direction of outdoor unit, which can prevent from producing condensation, exuding from the insulating layer and leakage. Select the position of the hole according to the position of wall mounting plate. In order to facilitate drainage of the indoor unit, the hole should be little lower than the indoor unit. Make sure to take dustproof measures when drilling holes with the impact drill. Drill a hole which should be a little larger than the outer diameter of the wall cross pipe so as to ensure the wall cross pipe can be inserted through. Before inserting the pipe, protective measures should be taken to avoid the damage of the expanded horn mouth and prevent the sand from entering the connection pipe. Hang the indoor unit onto the clamp of the wall mounting plate. Move the body of indoor unit left and right and check if it is fixed tightly. Installation specification for floor standing type. For the convenience and safety of installation, it is suggested to keep adequate space between the machine body and the wall. The unit should be more than 50 millimeters away from the back wall, more than 30 millimeters away from the ceiling, more than 1,000 millimeters away from the hindrances in front, and at least 100 millimeters away from the hindrances at sides. Before installing the floor standing unit, please pay attention to the material of the user's floor. If it's a wooden floor, protection measures should be taken. For example, place the unit on the old paper bark to prevent the wooden floor from being broken. Revolve the unit to the back side. Take the pipe penetration hole apart and prepare for linking the connecting pipeline. Then revolve to the front. Take apart the bolt on the air return grill and open the front panel. Pull out the connecting pipe, which has penetrated the hole and loosens the dust covers and the bolts of the corresponding connecting pipes. Check the horn mouth. Keep them straightly in one line and twist the screw caps by hands tightly. Then twist with reasonable torque by 2 spanners. Open the electric board and connect the wires according to the number of the power cable. Make sure every wire is connected correctly and firmly. Then fix the clip. Connect the drain pipe wrapped with rubberized fabric tightly to avoid water leakage. Connect the signal wire and detect water leakage with soap bubble. After detection and confirmation of no leakage, wrap the joint and naked pipe with insulation tube, and then bundle with tape to avoid the condensation. Finally, install the front panel back and finish the installation. The power supply for floor standing unit is classified into two modes, i.e. indoor power supply and outdoor power supply. Take care to differentiate them during installation. The handling of not long enough power cable. If the indoor power cable is not long enough to meet the installation requirements, the entire cable should be replaced for safety. Lengthen the copper pipe. When the original connecting pipe is not long enough due to the restriction of the installation place, in principle, it's required to replace the entire pipe with a suitable one. Only in case there's no eligible pipe at hand, lengthen the copper pipe by welding is accepted. When welding, butting weld or necking down weld directly is forbidden. It must be welded after cup shape expansion to make sure the air conditioner is in good seal performance. The pipe used for lengthening should be the same size with the original one. Expand one of the pipes. Put the pipe into the pipe clamping device, leaving a certain part outside and tighten up. Then press the eligible cone head of tube borer on the transit with one hand holding the clamp of the tube borer and another hand revolving the handle of pipe transfer slowly and regularly till the cup mouth is finished. Then insert another pipe into the cup mouth and weld them closely to finish the work of lengthening. After lengthening the copper, we need to make up the refrigerant to ensure the good running performance. Make the horn mouth. As a joint, the horn mouth is easily broken due to the effect of the external factors. When damage happens, we need to cut off the damaged horn mouth and remake a new one to ensure the normal use of the air conditioner. When cutting pipe with a pipe cutter, please slope down the mouth of the pipe to avoid the copper powder flowing into the pipe. After cutting, file the mouth of the pipe with a flat file and remove the burr with a reamer. At the same time, paste the powder out with soft cloth. During this course, keep the copper much higher than the pipe clamp. After the mouth of the pipe is smooth, press the cone head of tube borer on the transit with one hand holding the clamp of the tube borer and another hand revolving the handle of pipe transfer slowly and regularly to ensure the horn mouth made out is complete, smooth, and no crack on surface. Horn mouth with powder inside the pipe or crack on the surface is not qualified. Six, install the outdoor unit. Installation of fixed frequency outdoor unit. According to the selected position, calibrate the level with spirit level and mark out the positioning holes. Then remove the support. Be away from the wall clearance. Drill holes by the impact drill downward with fixed depth bit at an angle less than 90 degrees. Mount an expansion bolt 10 by 100 millimeters the expansion bolt must be put inside the wall completely. And then move the support outdoors and make a simple fixing. Finally, fix the support onto the exterior wall. 6 pieces expansion bolts are required for model 61 or lower, and 8 pieces are required for the models over 61. If the outdoor unit is installed or relocated on the second floor or at a height over 2 meters, the installation personnel must fasten safety belt. 1. Every time before using the safety belt, please check the appearance first. If any breakage, parts loose, or falling happens, stop using. 2. To ensure safety, please wear the movable clip as the proper method tightly. 3. The place used to hang the safety belt must be firm and reliable enough to bear a wallop, which is more than 6 times of the personnel's weight. 4. The safety belt should be hung highly and used at a low place to avoid swing and hit. If the belt is longer than 3 meters, buffer should be used. Tying a knot is forbidden. If necessary, the belt should be hung on an abutment ring or 8-shaped loop. 5. Tying the bell on the frame of the air conditioner as safety protection is forbidden. For working in the high place, anti-fall measures shall be taken for the tools and materials used outside the building. The installation personnel must use the rope with adequate strength to fasten the outdoor unit securely, or take other safety measures to prevent the machine from falling down. Move the outdoor unit out of the room and put onto the support with care. Fix with 4 bolts diameter 10 millimeters. If install multiple units on the same wall or on the same direction of a building horizontally, all the machines on one floor should be installed on the same level, based on the level of machine leg. The transfer space shall be kept at least 60 centimeters or more, as long as the machine performance will not be affected. If there are multiple units on different floors on the same wall or the same direction of the building vertically, they should be preferably installed on the same line, based on the left side of the body streamline, to avoid air return or mutual interference at the outlet. The longitudinal space shall be kept at least 65 centimeters or more. Handle the corner which the connecting pipe goes through carefully to avoid crush of the pipe there. Also, please turn the drainage pipe upward to avoid the crush of the pipe, which will lead to leakage of the indoor unit. To avoid flattening or crack, please bend the pipe with a radius as large as possible. Keep the horn mouth and connector on the same straight line and rotate the nut to its end with hands. And tighten it with spanner firmly. Remove the terminal cover and clip of outdoor connection wire. Then connect the wire with the color or mark indication according to the requirement of the wiring diagram. After the exposed section is fully inserted, press it tightly by the